Tender Mercies in Abingdon.
Tender Mercy in Greenville.
Tender Mercies in Crossville 2nd.
Tender Mercies in Lebanon.
Tender Mercies in Lebanon 3rd.
Tender Mercies in Eastridge.
Tender Mercies in Powell Valley. Tender Mercies
in Newport.
Woo!
What's up, y'all? Got a Tender Mercy here in Knoxville, YSA.
Tender Mercies in Rotherwood.
Tender Mercies here in Asheville.
Tender Mercy in Asheville, day one of the command center accomplished.
And we invited him to be baptized.
And we put him on date for October 26th.
We're watching conferences with him tomorrow night, and he already has plans to quit smoking. Tender Mercies.
Pray for
Bill, pray for Bill, pray for Bill.
Hermana, can we stop at that gas station on our way home so I can fill up my big old jug with Dr. Pepper? We stop, we walk inside, and who do we meet?
We meet Derek, and he's like the coolest guy ever.
Yeah, and we gave him a Book of Mormon and a pamphlet, and we got his phone number, and we're gonna go meet up with him next week. And shout out to Dr. Pepper!
We had a lesson today with our friend Yuda, and it was incredible. She's on date to be baptized. We talked about the temples today and told her how she can help her husband have the same blessings that she's about to receive next week.
And the sweetest lady answered, and she was willing to listen to what we had to say, and she's already read the Bible and pretty heavy into God, and didn't have anyone to really do Bible studies with, so we gave her a copy of the Book of Mormon, and we're going to stop by Monday to see what she thought of it.
Her daughter was like, I was inspired that you guys came here. Thank you so much. So it was like, this guy is filled with the Spirit, and it was awesome. Tender Mercy. Tender Mercy.
Hey guys, Jake Anderson, Fuel Relief Fund. We're a 501c3 nonprofit that gives away free fuel after natural disasters. Thank you, the elders, for helping us out today.
We're from Cherokee.
From Cherokee, woo! And we give about 2,000 gallons by the end of the day today of free gas to the citizens of this community. They really need it. They're pretty bad off. So.
Tender Mercies. Addison and Cooper are on date. They're gonna be baptized November 17th. Let's get it.
And so we talk a little bit more about General Conference and the power that it can bring. And that same power came to the lesson. So we invited him to be baptized.
And he accepted! On October 26th, he will be baptized.
So we're literally sitting at a Chevrolet because it's the only place that has service. Contacting our friends, making sure they're okay, calling referrals, and we were calling this lady, and we literally found her.
It was awesome. We were like, we know right now is kind of a crazy time, but we would love to do scripture study over the phone with you. And she was like, yeah, let's do it until we get power. So we're gonna call her tomorrow and have a scripture study.
Tender Mercies!
So we're talking with them, and they needed some water. We gave them some water too. And as we were walking away, they said, "Hey, come get some elote."
Yeah, and it's really good.
Tender Mercies.
And then this guy here, felt very strong prompting from the Spirit to invite them to be baptized. Each of them, this family, to be baptized and to join the fold of God, to receive the blessings which they have each been prepared for. It's been amazing to see. And when we extended the invitation of October 26th, they accepted the invitation to be baptized.
We just had the best lesson, ever. It was so good. And her name's Olivia, and she's getting baptized on October 19th, and it was a pass-off lesson with Uwa Eller, so go them. And she also brought a friend who's really interested. Woo!
And he accepted the Book of Mormon, and we taught him about General Conference, and he wants to watch a session on Saturday with us.
And he's going to feed us.
And he's going to feed us.
And she's interested in learning more about the gospel and about baptism and everything amazing. And it was awesome! And Sister Bunderson killed it! Y'all, she is such a good teacher. Wow.
But as we were meeting with him, our new friend Keith was kind of lingering around the house, and we got talking with him, and he said that baptism was actually something that he's been thinking a lot about, and so we're now going to start meeting with him and helping him prepare for baptism.
And what happened?
He invited us into his house.
and we taught him about Joseph Smith, the Book of Mormon, and the First Vision.
He's like, I'm still like bouncing back and forth between churches, but y'all, this makes sense.
Tender Mercy. Look at this assembly line. So good. Yay.
Tender Mercy out here. Asheville Zone is ready to work.
Hey, we're gonna get here. We're gonna get there.
Anything to say, Sister Chris?
has arrived. Yes.
Tender Mercy in Asheville Zone. Doing some service over here at a member's place. Tons of big trees falling down. So we're cutting up wood and making piles. Yes. Tender Mercy. You get
Tender Mercies in Asheville.
We are helping. We're the helping hands.
And so we were able to talk to her and share a message with her, share strong testimony, and it looked like at the end of it, she was feeling much more hopeful.
We gave her a Book of Mormon and we testified that it really would bring her some hope. And so she went home excited to read it, and we were able to get her number and information so we could check on her in a couple of days.
Tierna, Misericordia, and Lakeway. We just went finding with David and Jonathan the first time after they've been baptized. How many people did we find?
Okay, we just found another friend today.
Her name is Kristen, and she just moved here, and she is so excited to meet us. She wants to come to church, and she wants us to come over and help her unpack. She was excited to have new friends around here.
He's a golden find. We invited him to church. He's like, yeah, I've actually been looking for a church since I've moved here, and it's kind of popped off since then.
Yep, Tender Mercies.
And then she asks the best question of all time. She says, so, wait a minute, do I have to be baptized to go to heaven?
And we said, yep.
So now she's on date for baptism for her on her birthday.
On her birthday!
She's like, tonight we decided to go DG hopping, so we looked up Dollar General, and we had about 11 Dollar Generals within the closest 5 miles to us, so we picked a few, and we picked one of the right ones.
And because of that, we met our friend Eddie.
Elder, what just happened?
Something cool just happened. Barbara got baptized.
Let's go!
It was so awesome. It was so spirit-filled.
Yeah, we're so excited for her. So,
Tender Mercies.
Tender Mercies.
Oh, yeah.
Tender Mercies in Newport. Our 3 older kids were in town, and we spent the day mucking out the church of our dear friends, the Baptists, and we're happy to do it. Grateful for the opportunity.
Woohoo!
And then we give her a Book of Mormon, and she's like so excited to read it.
And I guess we're just gonna go back tomorrow.
Yeah.
And spread the gospel with her.
Oh yeah. Good day.
Tender Mercies in Dalton. Guys, we just put our friend Juan on date for baptism.
Yes.
It's happening.
We're so excited.
So it was 8:45, and we were driving home. We hit all our goals for the day, and even surpassed some of them. So we were ready to call it a day, and we thought about it, and we decided to go knock some apartment complexes.
Yes, sir, and we found our 2 new friends, Jonathan and Ronnie. We got return appointments for both of them, and they both seem super awesome.
So, our water heater exploded. That sucked. Yep, and the maintenance man, Woody, was here fixing it, and we got talking to him.
And so we talked to him a little bit about the gospel, and he said he'd be willing to learn more.
Yeah, so
Return appointment, baby!
let's go. Woody's been found.
So we've been out here for a couple days now after Hurricane Helen, helping serving the community here. And well, today we had a wonderful guest, our senior couples, and they've been helping us out with serving waters, slugging them into people's cars, and all sorts of things of unloading.
Before we started the lesson, we invited everyone to come and join us. So her 2 daughters joined us in the lesson.
Yeah, and Saley got to share her own testimony about the gospel of Jesus Christ. And she actually shared it in her native dialect, Mixteco, because Spanish isn't their first language. But that was so cool!
Yeah, we just got right into the restoration at the very beginning of the call. He was like, I don't believe the way you do. And then at the end, he's like, I promise I will read this book. And we're like, yeah, we feel the Spirit, dude. He's like, yeah, I do. And so we're so excited.
He prayed on his own, and then he said he found a job in Abingdon. Yay! Oh my gosh, it's so good, and he wants to come to church. So we helped him recognize that his prayer was answered, and he was like, wait, you're right, God answered my prayer.
anyways, he started popping out questions, and we just started teaching him, and Taylor almost started crying.
Yeah, all of his questions were questions of the soul straight from Plan of Salvation lesson. So, bam, Plan of Salvation on the spot. Set up return appointment. It's awesome.
But we just love those two, and we're super excited. We put him on bait today, and he's going to be baptized in a couple weeks. So, let's go.
Tender Mercies in Ringgold. We had a Tender Mercy with Carol yesterday. Carol, what happened yesterday?
I was baptized last night, and I'll have to say it was the most wonderful experience I've ever had.
Oh, we love Carol. We're so happy for her.
I love these missionaries.
Tender
Mercy.
Tender Mercy.
We're out way bright and early. We're out by Teddy Shake. If you're a missionary, let me hear you shout hooray! Hooray!
Well, that was fantastic.